Right, so we're here to replace this tiled wall. We know it's failed. It's in a holiday cottage in beautiful Nosmeo, and we were looked in through some grout out, and we could see that it's tiled onto ply. It's just done badly. It's spongy down here. We can hear it's just ready to fail. So we'll gently take off the first few tiles, because I'm a little bit concerned that this, with a bit of encouragement, might all fall down. There's a lot of weight to these tiles. So we'll get a few off quickly, and then it should peel off pretty easily. We'll show you what's wrong behind it. Let's go. So as you can see, these first few tiles have just popped off too easily. As we knew, straight onto plywood, which is now an unacceptable practice. I mean, people did it years ago, but it's never been a good thing on the walls. It's now actually fails building regulations. So you don't want to be seeing that. And these tiles just are coming off in one piece. I mean, you can see trying not to break my toes as I do it, but these are travertines. These are quite a soft tile, really, and they're just popping off at wall. Absolutely shocking. That could have come down at any time with someone using the shower. So we'll keep going. We'll keep getting all this off, and then we're going to sort out. We'll show you it at the end. We'll show you when we reboard it and show you how it should be done. This is definitely not it. Right then. That'll do. So we're going to check the tray, we're going to check it all. We've started with a leak, so this leak down here, we thought that the tray is pulling away. There's too much movement, we think, in the floor, being an old cottage. So silicon's been done terribly. There's a big gap there. I mean, get your finger through it, back to boards. This is mouldy, so obviously there's been moisture getting through. There's a intermittent leak, which is I think might be where the person having the shower's a bit heavier, and it's getting through. So we're going to take it all right back, and we're going to sort it all out. Right, so we should not be able to take walls or tiles down with our bare hands, you know, whether it's 20 years on or I don't know when this was done. It's not that long ago, within the last 10 years probably. But you know, that wall, I mean, those tiles there probably weigh, we've got a couple of square metres, maybe 70, 80 kilos with the tiles. If they fell down, obviously a lot of damage to shower trays, shower screens, and worst case scenario, a lot of damage to somebody, you know, someone's foot, could fall on the back, someone could be really hurt by that. So it's really, really bad practice. Whoever's done this should be ashamed of themselves. We'll go into details why in a bit. So we've ripped off all the tiles now, and you can see it's onto ply now. You've got to stop anyone who's trying to tile your house on and use ply for a substrate. Not suitable at all. It's going to fail. Anyone who tells you it's not is lying. So always a cement board, a weddy board if we can't get on, unless it's onto plaster and you can't avoid it. But as you can see here, these tiles popped off easy. They're a lot tougher there, where it's a different type of ply. There's an issue, but it's still not suitable. And as you can see down here, the intermittent leak that was coming through the shower, we suspected there's movement in the floor, which was pulling the silicone away and allowing some moisture through, only when maybe heavier people were using the shower. I mean, all of this was going to come off anyway, so it had to be done. But as you can see, this has all gone black, mouldy. There's a big gap. There's a big gap under there where these were travertine tiles, so they're semi-porous without seal. Grout does allow some moisture through. So if you've got something like this behind, it's gonna get through. and it's going to fail. You know, they've had leaks downstairs. You can see the mouldy. You can see the damps getting through. It's rotting. Whereas cement board, tanked, even if moisture's getting through the tiles, it's going to be waterproof, and it's not going to let it out into another part of the house, and it's not going to be running downstairs. It's not going to be creating further damage to electrical products. Shower tray. So this done right the first time, none of this is necessary. It's just a bad job. This should be flush to the bottom, waterproof, sealed in before tiling. This should be waterproof regardless of the tiles, and then you tile afterwards, and that's a secondary seal. So a couple of the problems, and we'll probably find out more, but we'll get back to you on that. Right, end of day one, we've ripped out. It's as we expected, as we knew, onto ply, not suitable, gaps at the bottom. Leak could have come from several places really, but there were issues. These tiles just peeled off at wall with my bare hands. So tomorrow we'll start putting it right, and we'll look at getting some proper waterproof boards, waterproofing on before the tiles go on, and then we'll get a proper job that's going to last for a lot of years to come.